Hey y'all, it's Crystal. Welcome back. So I've got just a quick little book chat for you today. We're doing another double dose. We're doing a double dose of Brian Bowyer today, and we're going to talk about Road Harvest and Roadneros. This is kind of a series, as you say. Roadneros is kind of a follow-up to Road Harvest, so we've got some of the same characters in the two books. So we're going to start with Road Harvest, of course. So let's see. Basically, it's a road trip book. We've got two men who are driving a bus across country from California out to Washington D.C. And just along the way, they're just picking up people like you do. They're good people, right? No, they're not really good people. They're picking them up and handcuffing them in the back of the bus to a fate that awaits them, which we find out at the end. And lots of killing ensues, lots of blood, lots of slaughter, and typical Brian Bowyer stuff. And it's always typical, like, no one's off limits. If you're a kid, you're a woman, it doesn't matter. Anyone could end up dead. And again, I just really like the way that Brian writes. It's very kind of a minimalist in style. It's very descriptive where it needs to be. It gives us information as needed, but a lot of times you just kind of keeps it simple. My favorite sentence that he writes is "they left," because it's the epitome of Brian's style. He's like, "They left." What else do you want me to say, right? So. Again, I don't say typical, that's because not every story is the same of his, but it's lots of drinking and lots of killing and all that fun stuff. And these guys, they're not good guys, right? We know that from the get-go. But dang if we don't enjoy following him on this road trip. There's also a dog in here named Victor who's pretty cool. Kind of a savage, but he's pretty cool too. And so this was a really fun book. Again, don't get attached to characters because you just don't ever know. The characters are really fun. They kind of they get along really well. They seem just like really good pals, just going on this road trip. Fun stuff. So yeah, I just really enjoyed it. And then Roadneros picks up really much right where Road Harvest leaves off. And we've picked up another character to go along with these two guys named Tina. Her name, yeah, Tina. And so she's kind of has joined up with this duo, and they're heading back to California. And this story picks up when they get back to California and kind of what they get into out there. That's kind of their home base, right? So we see the Tina character. She's kind of getting wrapped up in some stuff. The two guys are like kind of sit on a new assignment with this other new guy that's kind of roped in as a third person to kind of help out this like robbery. There's like this head honcho guy, reminds me of like sort of kind of Marcellus Wallace kind of character from Pulp Fiction. He's like, he sets up everything and then gets the teams together, that kind of thing. And so there's a couple of storylines that are going on, and we just meet these more just crazy ass characters, people that just really enjoy killing people. Yeah, it's fun stuff. And again, no one's off limits. What I like about Brian is he'll bring in like a new character, and you get a little backstory, you figure out what the story is, and then how that relates to one of our kind of main characters. And I just love the way Brian does that. He does it kind of more so, I think, in the Roadneros story. There's these side characters that come in, and then they relate to a new character, like I said, a main character, and this is how it all connects together and furthers the story of like some of our main characters, right? I just love that. I don't know. I just think he does a really great job with doing that. So I think what Brian really does is really hones in on those fringes of people. The drug users, the alcoholics, the people that enjoy killing, the criminals, because those people, I'm sure they exist out there in the world, right? I'm sure that we know they do. And he really hones in on these fringe folks, these folks that live on the outside of the norm, and just gives us a glimpse into that life. And I think that's just something that I really like about Brian's work in general. So that's all I really want to say about these. These are really two kind of short novellas. They are just, honestly, they're just kind of a lot of fun. Just kind of a slaughter fest, and done in Brian's just a really wonderful way that he writes. So if you've not read these yet, definitely check them out. Read them back to back like I did, because they're short, and like I said, Roadneros picks up right where Road Harvest left off. So you're going right into the next story. And they're just a fun time. So yeah, check it out. I like Brian Bowyer. These are my third and fourth books sent by him now. So yeah, I can say that I'm definitely a fan, and we'll just keep on reading. So check it out if you haven't already, or check out anything by Brian. Give him a go. I think he's worth it. I think he's doing good stuff. So that's Road Harvest and Roadneros, and that's going to do it for me today. I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, friends.